Hey all, we want to continue with the next lesson in Jesus Came to Save Sinners curriculum, and we're ready to actually start in the book. So join me as we work through these pages together. This little girl is sad. Let's talk about her being sad. She has a sad face. Encourage the kids in your care to make a sad face and think, I wonder why she's sad. And here's a wonderful moment when you have those I wonder when. Anytime you can say I wonder what or I wonder when, let the kids start thinking and exploring in their own mind. I wonder why she's sad. Do you know why she's sad? What happened? Why is she sad? Oh no, I wonder if she did something that was not okay. I wonder if her friend did something that was not okay. And then you can begin to read after that discussion. We are all sinners. We sin whenever we do something that is wrong and whenever we disobey. God doesn't like sin. We should be sad when we sin because sin makes God sad. And we can talk about the sad face. We can talk about her sad face. We can talk about the things that we do that are not okay. At this age group, it could be things like hitting each other, taking each other's toys, sticking out their tongue, spitting at each other. We want to kind of stay away from the bite word because that could easily encourage those who are on the verge of biting to enter into biting. So use your best discernment there, but use examples age appropriately. I do have this sheet here that says sin is all the bad things we think, say, and do that break God's law. I will have that in the sheet and put up on the wall next to God is love, but I probably will change the verbiage to be we sin whenever we do something that is wrong and whenever we disobey. So I'll change that to reflect the same verbiage as the curriculum. And then we have a push button that will reflect the same thing that's on the sheet. So now you have two buttons in your box, and now you can press them and pick a child to go over and put it on the correct verse, the correct saying. And this is just an every week thing that you can do as we add more buzzers to the box. You are welcome to go into the next page, but before you do that, we do have some visuals for the kiddos. And so we have the dark heart, we have the breaking of the law, the breaking of God's law. We have someone thinking, we have someone saying, which it looks like she's yelling at mom, and we have someone doing, so hitting, doing. So we would have sin, which is the dark heart. We always want to call it dark heart, never black heart. The dark heart, and the reason we go with that is because in the wordless book, as we begin making that part of our DNA here at Kids Ministry, the dark heart represents sin. So sin is anything that you think, say, or do that goes against God or breaks his law. Or breaks his rules would be another word that you could use as well. So now you have these visuals that you can use with the kids for this particular lesson. You're welcome to move into the next lesson. We have a little boy who is sad. I wonder why he is sad. And then, of course, have the children share why they think he might be sad. And then we can read, uh-oh, this boy is in trouble. He didn't obey his mom. We all disobey, but this is not good. God doesn't like that. It is sin. And what is sin? Sin is anything that you think, say, or do that goes against God or breaks his law or his ways. And so you always want to go back to that reminder that sin is anything that you think. Have them put their hands on their head, think on their mouth, say, and wiggle their fingers, do, that go against God or breaks his law or his commandments. So now we've learned about what sin is. What sin is.